welcome back. It's been a little while. Welcome back to Echoes of the Infinite. We are getting ready to get started here. Everything is fired up. We have a shorter session today because of scheduling constraints, the ultimate arch enemy of all D&D campaigns. We left off, everybody was trying to figure out the mysteries of the small crater of Ixidor at the monolith that was discovered at its center. There is a plethora of things to go through. We are going to be getting right into things so that there will be no breaks on this one. We are just running right through. With that being said, they have the Red Death impending. It is on its way. And they are trying to liberate Death from the trap of a series of religions. With no further ado, let's get introductions, starting with our nice wizard in the corner.
I'm Tim Hunter. I play Trolla, the level, where are we at? 7?
Still 6, I think.
7 wizard.
It's been so long, nobody remembers that.
What up, Holmes? It's your boy, Mondo. Playing as the girl, Katria. Level 7 Goliath Barbarian.
I am Anastasia, playing Eddie, a level
wait.
I'm Autumn. I'm playing Simlo, level 7 guard, gnome. Yep.
Not necessarily in that order.
Nope.
My name is Cole. I am playing Gulnok, a level 7 warlock orc.
I'm Julian. I'm playing Anopus, a level 7 halfling fighter.
Ace, playing my favorite. Except a level 7 Leona monk.
With being said, many things have happened the last we were here, and the mysteries of Ixidor's small crater desert was still eluding the crew. A plan was formed off of many tests in which you only have a few more days to complete before the Red Death arrives.
Ugh.
Don't have a plan to fight either.
I never like fights.
Now, we're just going to take it on and see what the flip happens. And Nix is MIA.
What's the
Well, we'll get up from.
Now, real quick, over the course of the night, I believe there is one member of the party that does not actually sleep. I'm looking towards the Twilight domain.
copy.
I need you to make me a quick perception check for tonight.
Last time we had a mild fracas, and it's just writing along.
That was a thing!
Mm-hmm.
Tasting apple platter. 7.
Okay. It's a pretty peaceful night.
Sure it is.
So, you wake the next day to the smell of bacon.
Long rest.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, long rest. Simple bacon, eggs, and hash browns breakfast this morning from Cookie. By the way, an interesting twist, a certain boar is gobbling a plate of bacon, eggs, and potatoes.
He doesn't know.
Cannibalism.
I'm not gonna
They don't get.
Food is food.
Hmm.
can feed him our enemies as well.
All right.
Never mind the name disposed of. Just talk to your resident gnome.
I was gonna say.
You would think.
All right. Well,
That was nice.
Yes. Don't mind the certain sound effects coming from that direction. We have a non D&D playing member who is playing a game that apparently scares them. Moving on.
They will occasionally have a horrifying
Yes, if you're a horrifying scream from that direction, it's kind of muffled. Don't worry about it. It's normal.
yes,
Yes,
yes, it
don't worry about it.
is.
General direction to where the Tower of Fear is from us. Probably about right.
out of character, guys. So you know there is a gate right there before the bathroom.
You
Yeah,
get
don't-
us in.
Yes, do not sprint towards the bathroom thinking you're going to get there unaided. You will be surprised and probably.
All over.
I was surprised, but
That's the minimum of their problems.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, did want to let
So-
you guys know.
We've got two problems. Of course, we need just we could continue. Probably should figure out what's going on with that. And we use that
Next door tower.
sort of tower.
I mean,
Or
Especially again, like I can't connect with Nyx.
again, that's a problem because we won't be able to find.
Well,
We need to be able to talk to Nyx so we can find the black tree so we can actually destroy this damn red death.
there's three problems because I slept really hard last night and I don't remember what the plan was.
We don't have a plan to fight it yet either. That's the third problem.
But did we have any plan at all to do anything? I'm just like here. Okay.
we were originally going to try to use the crater as a point of fighting this thing.
Right. But the
What?
crater is
The obelisk is proving to be
Scary.
more counterintuitive than helpful.
You can go out and fly perfectly fine.
only at night.
Only at night. But you can still fly.
But it's the biggest thing is we can't touch the sand, or it'll create.
I know. What about if you just touch the obelisk directly?
Well, the first time I went over there, the magical pressure started getting kind of.
That's fair.
I'm not sure if I think I was okay, but
I know how close you can get without hurting.
He's not able to get close enough to see anything but the shifting ground. We don't know how small it is.
Yeah.
Well, now we have a way to, switch places now, do we? We can get you all the way over there and just switch you with someone else. It'd be easy, but we don't have that, do we?
well, remember we were talking about putting people into Vellum.
We were also
Me-
talking. We were also
Karen.
talking about using the floating disc.
Well, you tried the events.
I can get it to. Be
If we do it outside and bring it in.
No, it doesn't.
Get stuck
It
outside.
gets stuck outside.
you just have to do it a lot of times.
I have to do it a ton of times, and it's 10 minutes per cast. Thankfully, it doesn't cost me anything. It's just 10 minutes per cast. Really annoying. I'll play Overwatch.
thing is, we don't know how long it's gonna last, especially getting close to the obelisk.
True. We don't know what's going to be closer to the obelisk with it.
Unfortunately, that obelisk takes effect on the sand itself. It's like century.
And magic around the area, so like possibly you could get the perfect disc.
I think one of our other options, things we should work on, is at least get a basic world for dealing with the red death. Does not mean that we couldn't have multiple people working on multiple different things. Still no Nick.
I can't. I still have the connection. I just can't communicate with her. the communication has been shut down. But I would have lost my powers if the
You didn't
connection
have to
was
connect.
broken. It's not like she's dead or anything.
Just both somewhere else.
And unable to communicate.
Supposed to be on this plane.
If the Lich has somehow captured her too, that's just doubts.
Probably won't be able to communicate either, because they at that if the Liches capture Nix, that means that you would lose all your connection. You would not have access to your magic.
I don't know.
I think it's probably what's going to happen if they do. All right.
I think prepare myself for tonight for flying again. Because if I can get closer to trying to understand more of the runes,
Yeah.
I feel like that potentially could help us. Because if we could understand the language, we can understand like there might be like a
True.
key or something. Maybe there's a reason why the sand is shifting all around it, like going into
True.
it.
Obviously, it's no language that we.
Wasn't there a spell for that?
There is, and that's the only thing. Unfortunately, one character is not enough. That's why I need multiple characters. I would need as much as you can memorize and bring back, or if there's a way you could. There's a way I could see through your eyes.
I don't know.
I believe there's a spell that would allow me to, but I do not have access to it.
Did we decide your hat refuses to enter the thing?
It refuses to enter it. Here.
That's not.
No, but like I said, if we could copy down those runes between my hat and my comprehend languages, I should be able to.
If only there was some sort of device that could just copy the picture of the tower. Man, that would be cool.
Actually, if we had something that could, if we had like a telescope or something like that to put in there, but
Do you think that the guy in the portal will have it? The squirty McSquirt face?
might.
But they're busy right now.
Well, Sport might be able to find
Seems like
something.
an easy thing to find.
Yeah. I still think we need to have a war fence. I still am on board with it. We need at least one plan, if not two.
Okay, we're gonna do a work. So you guys did it.
Oh, Vendetta is one of the people I want in that war council in a heartbeat. And some of her best warriors.
Was the leader really named Vendetta? I thought that was the group's name.
That's what I was saying. Or yeah, you're sorry. The Vendetta group is who we need. Oh, get the
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My apologies. Oh,
I know you. And, all right.
the only thing I can think on is probably reflect on the battle patterns that the Vendetta hackers used to see what all actually holds purpose.
Yes.
If it is an apparition, probably physical striking won't do too much. The traps, while my idea is hopeful, more than likely won't even slow it down. You and I already had this discussion.
Yes.
We already know it's physical being. We just don't know how to manage
Liches generally are physical with their bodies being in another physical device somewhere other than where they're at. You have to be within a certain range.
And
That is how Flattery works.
and is able to take control of another person.
Hadrix is
Hadrix Black Reed.
Hadrix-
No.
Hadrix Flattery is that is a new one that I've never seen. A general lich has a Flattery of some sort of item.
soul container. It can be anywhere on the planet.
Yeah.
Or anywhere else.
All the ones I've ever dealt with usually keep their soul containers until spy detected. All the ones, at least the majority of them. But that is also unwrapped.
ones that I've hunted down generally don't keep theirs anywhere close to them unless it's extremely heavily fortified.
And that's usually the ones I've had to deal with, where they had fortifications.
The other thing is, this lich, the Red Death, is able to control another body when its normal physical body is destroyed.
And it's not always connected to the mark. We've already explained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marcus.
That their leader died, or didn't even die, and it took control of him.
Well, it's almost a success.
Okay, I need Grulnock, Simlo, Anastasia, and Triolis to roll me an Arcana or Religion check, whichever is higher.
Got it.
Oh look, they're the same.
Then you get to pick.
I got an 18.
Oh.
I'm always gonna go with the higher, which is Arcana.
15.
6.
6.
That's a 10.
Fantastic.
Kit Kat on the table.
That's a 10.
Just not gonna roll anymore now.
Alright, so I'm sorry. Real quick, what were the rolls?
I got 15.
15,
Triola's got 19.
19, 6,
10.
10. Grulnock and Triolis. Grulnock and Triolis.
Yes.
As you are having this discussion, you feel more than see a presence just beyond your group, just outside.
Side. Still looks here.
Does it look familiar?
Feel?
Not me. No.
Yep. Does it feel familiar?
at all.
To you, very much so.
Bitch.
It feels like one of your old companions.
Violas, are you
I-
feeling that?
Yes.
It feels what? What's going
Feels
on?
like an old companion of ours. It feels like an old companion of ours. It's a bite on tap.
Alright,
A friend.
I will go outside.
Let's go.
As you walk outside,
And I'm going outside too at the same time.
you are
Grabbing.
you are greeted by a very yellow scale, very energy looking, very steady and shimmery and not very well focused Rose.
Rose. It's good to see you again, Rose.
I don't have long. This is very hard to maintain.
Holy crap, Rose.
Hey everybody, it's Rose. I found some new information regarding my research on the liches that I wanted to share with you. First, not all the liches were willing to do the ritual. Some were actually forced. Also, all of the liches are based off of each type of path, such as fighter, wizard, or monk, for example. A phylactery is somehow related to the caste. Good luck. God bless. Rose.
And with that,
Hard to hear.
the image dissipates.
So the phylacteries are pertaining to their classes. Something similar to
What's it
a bar. Red Death's class would be a barbarian.
Would that be the exact jump?
Most likely.
Clear. Exactly. It was based off of what they were in life.
Yeah.
Sorcerer,
Sorcerer.
bard, wizard. Cleric probably might.
Yeah.
But she also said that there are some liches that were against the
They
captain.
were forced to do the rituals. I don't foresee the Red Death being one because the Red Death
No.
worked with the Red Lotus
Hatred.
skill and the Red Lotus. Correct. All right.
This helpful information?
This is because now we can figure out the phylacteries.
What would be
Hopefully.
the barbarian's phylactery? Barbarian lich phylactery.
Mace.
Weapon of some sort.
Rage incarnate.
Rage incarnate.
I mean, didn't
How
we
would they
do
bottle
anything
the rage?
in
How would they hide or bottle the rage so that they can turn into a lich?
Hang on. Y'all are starting to bring up too many things to think on.
Sorry, Patria.
Poor barbarian is like, we don't think that. Why?
It's not even that. I mean, what were the previous warriors that got taken over by Red Death? Were they all barbarians, or were some of them fights? Was one of them monk?
That's true. Well, let's go ask Vendetta.
Yeah.
They're the ones that would know.
They wouldn't. They would not.
To the War Council.
To the War Council. I will. What was the leader's name again? Magna. Let's go find Magna. Let's call War Council. Okay.
No, stay.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Hurry up.
I'm just like.
All right.
He's playing something else now.
So we're gonna go for a War Council.
Okay. Magna is sitting there, just kind of like half dozing, sitting in her chair. Just,
Good morning, Magna.
nah. Wait. I have not had enough coffee.
I understand.
What? He's not here yet. We know.
No, but we need to talk strategy and War Council for when he gets
God bless America. Let me get my LP. He doesn't say. She doesn't say America.
here. That would be hilarious.
My apologies. It's a normal thing for me.
Yes, it is.
God bless the gods. Let me go grab my second pen.
Yes. I'm gonna go up to the map, spin the top, see where Red Death is at.
The top kind of spins for a moment in a big circle, and then falls off the side.
What? Again,
Make sure you burn 2 spells.
I am. I'm burning
And-
level 1s, by the way.
And it once again spins around in a big circle on the map, and then falls off the side.
What's the matter?
Does that map only work for this plane?
Val,
Yeah, they'll only work on this.
not to be confused with Balduke. Balduke, walks in. He looks like he just woke up. His hair, what little hair he has, is disheveled. I was on night watch. This better be good, or I'm punching one of you in the nose. And I'm
Well-
looking at you. He looked right at you for your
I know. So, first of all, we need to do a War Council about plan
I'm here.
to plan attack against.
Why am I here then?
Quick question.
But we have a question for you first.
Shit.
The warriors that were taken over, were they all barbarians?
They had the most hatred for the Red Death. I mean, that's all of us, though.
Yes, but were they specifically focusing their rage to enhance themselves?
That's what we all do.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So that's possibly why the thing keeps getting.
What the hell are you on about?
So,
Now, at the same time, I'm just going, wait, what?
We think somehow they have found a way to make. So it keeps coming back because of the rage that somehow they have found a way of making a phylactery for it that is either potentially pure rage.
Wait, but, hold on.
What the wizard's trying to say is the one with the most rage at the Red Death is the one that gets taken.
The thing literally goes through town, leaving 1 or 2 survivors.
Yeah, but none of them focus the rage to the barbarians.
It was a barbarian in life,
You
it's a
see how kind of-
barbarian in death.
Awestruck for a moment, just processing this.
Was a barbarian in life, it's a barbarian in death. and takes over a barbarian when it dies.
At least that's the summation that we have right now.
So you're telling me, because we survived its onslaught, and our entire life's purpose is to end it, we're the thing keeping it alive. I don't buy it.
It's a possibility.
That's a lot to write on a possibility. You're basically asking every vendetta here to kill themselves
No.
in order to just stop.
No. We define a way never condone genocide.
Our goal is to be able to track this.
Yeah.
Point. And the way to do that would be, well, if its spirit transfers through rage, we need to figure out a way to concentrate that rage into a much higher concentration.
Nobody. And I do mean nobody. And she kind of side eyes Baldoon for a second. Baldoon kind of like takes like an inch step backwards. Hates that thing more.
Okay.
But the problem is, what I'm telling you, on its way here, it has laid more people to it.
Should have been being let out. There's another problem. We can't track this.
What do you mean we can't track it?
The top can't track it.
Huh.
Question.
I don't. That's the whole problem. Are we even certain it's still coming here?
Oh, it's coming here, but I got a suspicion I know where it's going. Where's the one place your magic doesn't work? Oh,
Can somebody tell me what?
right, that's currently in the crater.
Already?
Yep.
That's
We would have felt it.
even with its entire method of movement, there's no way it made that much speed.
Unless
You know-
it's a portal.
You know what? There's one way
Unless
to
someone
confirm this.
teleported it.
I'm gonna take a few steps over to look forward.
Unless it's not on this plane.
And it's possible for that too.
The crater or Red
The
Death?
crater looks normal. There's nothing.
The Red Death is not on this planet.
Also,
Yeah.
your body doesn't hurt at all. It was a very, very dull ache. Doesn't hurt at all.
Seems.
Cool, problem solved.
No. I mean, some other plane is dealing with it now.
Well, we don't know how it's gonna come right back. It could come back.
Which also means that it'll have a phylactery on other planes that we will have to deal with. Son of a bitch.
There's so much
Unless
weird
its entire
stuff going
focus is on the rage on this planet. Hey.
So Nyx has
Is
been
it
thing.
have to
Oh.
be strictly the rage?
Look at
Wait.
you.
Rule not can't
Wait a
stop.
second.
bullying.
Wait. I
Especially if
remembering
one kills
something.
What?
Remember something.
I was about that stupid fiend.
The fiend
What
need
do
me to
you
deal with.
do?
The fiend said he would delay the Red Death.
That's
As
information.
part of the whatever. I can't remember all of the deal, but I just remembered that part.
So he's currently amongst the nine hells. Joy.
Where rage is infinite and there's one.
Yeah. He's feasting good.
I don't think I'm gonna need any help in this one. I'm gonna go outside and train. Back in a bit, guys.
Magna, there's a possibility he's going to be stronger than ever before. It's
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't really gain more strength. He seems more capped. But the fact that he's in the nine hells,
that was before he went to the nine hells.
he's been there before.
Yes,
We fought him there once.
but it was he transported there by a deal made.
I don't care. He was there, we fought him. We killed him. It didn't matter.
He showed up on this plane.
If he's there, he's delayed at best.
will not solve.
Oh, there is no problem like the Red Death.
I'm wondering.
God, we damn it, I need a drink.
So,
You
Screw
and me
coffee
both.
at this point. Give me something stronger.
so I was gonna say, you could. I think you will be our best bet for this trap. It's defeat.
What am I supposed to do?
Just keep your anger at it.
That's fine, but that's a problem
If we
apparently.
can trap it before it transfers into you.
Target we have to trap it draws the trans.
Maybe.
How the hell
But
do
it
you
might not be
trap
smart.
a lich that's mid-trip?
Andrew?
Huh?
I would love to see a spell that conjures that. So I've known a couple of wizards. They ain't never had nothing like that. Oh, by the way, the Red Dead killed the last two. He doesn't like wizards.
Oh, I know he doesn't.
Did you guys?
One of them tried at force gauge. He broke
Yeah, it's not, I wouldn't even attempt that. I go for the nuclear option.
Good.
Have you fought him in the dome?
Yeah. Yes, they have. I remember this story.
I'm sorry, I don't remember how the character.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yes,
Yeah, they
fought-
fought him in the crater. He tore through the nightmares like they were nothing, and
He tore through other people's nightmares.
his nightmare never showed up.
He's not scared of it.
Yeah.
Your blind rage.
Pure blind rage.
Did it?
So we have no idea where this is going to pop in.
Well, here's the problem that I see. It was being led by scouts.
Mm-hmm.
Scouts are either dead,
It was being followed by scouts.
or the scouts are either dead, having been transported to the Nine Hells with the thing, or, far more plausibly, they're like, oh, it's been dealt with, and they went home. Which means when it comes back up, it has no direction.
Except he has a mark. She has a
Isn't the mark nullified right now somehow because of the deal that this one made?
I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm still new to magic.
I need to
Not
make a-
gambling.
I need to make a wisdom saving.
Chances are, by the time it comes back, that mark will stop you.
Yeah,
It was a temporary.
it's a temporary deal.
Well, at least there's a good thing there, I guess.
21.
You can say, oh, they're not.
Oh god.
It's a problem, you know.
I know! I can't get it off of me!
Will not. It's the deck.
I put it away!
Only can remove a curse.
I think this thing, whatever it is too strong for whatever curse breaking we have. Probably could have done it before it evolved.
You weren't cursed.
Yeah, you want a curse to draw a card. You kept
Yeah.
drawing because you wanted to.
Yeah, it was a regular deck of things until you kept drawing cards.
It wasn't a deck of many things. It wasn't a deck of many things. It was-
Hold on.
Say it.
What did you say?
It's just logical. You can't draw a card if you don't have hands.
I feel like the deck will find a way.
From the things that I've heard, the cards will talk themselves.
Okay.
You want the thing rule out by fishing a card out with his teeth.
or his foot.
Stop making me feel sick!
So we're saying you need to cut his tongue off, cut his feet out,
No!
cut his feet off.
Pretty much killing me! I don't even have breakfast anymore! Oh man!
We'll have to grind up and just shove it down your
Yeah.
throat.
You hear from Cookie behind you, but you didn't know he was there. Oh, they bleed my breakfast. That'd be a function.
I know!
That's also,
Don't do this to me!
that's also not the problem. I mean, the deck itself will draw itself.
Wait a minute. What if I were to draw a card? Would the color transfer to me?
Good luck.
Don't. I.
Seems to be bound to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she
Start trying, you know?
I understand.
He's eating kind of with a big frowny face. A bunch of his like jagged little blunt teeth just.
You're good, Cookie. I love your food. I don't want to not be able to eat it anymore.
Well, you could still eat it. You would just eat it with your face.
Yeah, the thing is, I wouldn't be able to taste it if my tongue was
Oh,
I wouldn't be able to taste it if my tongue was gone.
crap. I'll go again real quick. He exits. Yeah.
So, this is your chronic gambling addiction.
Which is funny because the chronic gambling addiction is still taking a nap.
At least.
Sure. Let's go with that.
What was the last thing?
It was last session.
So, you're gonna fly to town. This magic material manipulator guy is still alive.
I'm someone's playing, probably.
This. I heard this thing is from a different plane from the Chaos Storm.
What? And are we still thinking about maybe sitting in Vellum and new characters and seeing where that goes?
That sounds.
The thing is, we need to be able to breathe it.
Stasis.
Ideally,
Honestly, I feel like it should be me and Triolas. I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna have enough strength in my bat form to carry you and the bag.
Strength in your back from carry even one person.
Most definitely not.
I feel like
You'd be lucky to be able to carry 2 sticks. That form not strong.
if I'm able to have Vellum in my bat form, I think it would be best if I took Triolas so he can look.
You do know that in your back form, any equipment you're wearing melts into.
So,
Vellum's not a thing that I have.
The thing is, you can choose to pick the back.
do we don't need rope?
It was strong.
No, I'm not. I don't have enough strength as the
All
bat.
you have to do is lead me.
My question to you is, would you be able to feel anything after a short time?
I don't know, but if it takes me somewhere, we'll find out.
But what if you get dragged into that vortex that I saw right at the office?
Where does the vortex go?
Inside of it, down underneath it somewhere. I wouldn't want to risk you getting pulled in and I don't know where you went. I'd be scared to try to follow. But how crazy this.
I mean, you don't have to follow. It's a rope, not a noose.
No, I'm saying if you fall in. No.
Maybe.
I do not.
Maybe.
Do not wish to lose the companion. If there is a
But what if it takes me to Magic Man's plane and I can maybe ask him to come help us trap a ball of rage?
the very unlikely scenario. It probably would somehow turn you into a shadow monster that comes from the sand.
But I'll sit on it for now.
If there was a way to give me a little bit more strength when I'm in my Babylon, that wouldn't be as much of a problem with carrying the bag and carrying someone in it. But currently, when I'm in the back door, I have teeny tiny limbs, and it's hard to fly if I have a bag on me.
Well, maybe I'll do that physically enlarged. But I can't.
Don't you have another ability with that cloak? with similar ones like that before?
You can, I think you can magically fly with it, can't you?
While wearing this cloak, you have advantage on dexterity, stealth checks.
He's trying to remember that Anopos will step out and flip a coin.
I feel like this is actually
Thank
a tiny
you.
strike.
I can't.
Remember one goal from your inventory.
I can't fly at
A
speed.
portal appears.
Yeah.
And once
Just like
again,
that.
kind of like looks around.
He's not here for one thing. I just we know he's currently denying us.
Oh, popped out.
You wouldn't have to have a spyglass, steam glass, or something on hand that I could buy off you.
Not offhand, but I can look through the market for one. Alright, I'll take a peek. Anything else? Wait, where is it?
Alright, bringing over War Council while we try to figure out how to break rage.
You let me know if you make any headway up.
Do you have any anti-magic material that I can?
You're not there right now. You're not.
Trying to talk to him.
So I have
Through a
to.
door.
I have to grip the edges of the cloak with both hands, and I get to fly at a speed of 40 feet.
While maintaining your current form. Okay. Anything else I know about?
Yeah, let me just find something real fast.
Hopefully magical flight works just fine there.
The word does that with a bat.
I might have a challenge for Adrian.
Just been working on that other thing you answered to do.
Trust me, blacksmiths and take her to school. It's a terrible thing. But she might find it intriguing.
I'll interrupt her if you want, but I'm dealing with Rex.
I'll pay her for her time.
Work. She's a greedy little ghost. Alright, and he hops back in the portal. It'll be a moment. Anything else from the rest of the group?
So I can fly. It has to be in dim light or darkness. I have to grip with both hands on the cloak, and I get a fly speed of 40 feet.
And there's nothing about weight limits or that's why you're
Well,
flying.
It'd be whatever it
it'd be my weight. It's me. Instead of becoming a bat form, I can hold it. Look like Batman.
To you because you couldn't hold us because you're holding the book.
You can wear Vellum.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I can actually have him.
I'll stick my head out while you're flying.
I mean, that would be an option, is it?
So you can get a bit closer to it.
My only question is Vellum, because Vellum eats all bags of holding like that.
Yeah. He does like the bag.
What if, say, we were to crawl in between the two of us, we can memorize. We're good.
Memorizing the rules is the biggest part of this. Because then I can, on top of that, if I cast comprehend language before we go, or while we're in there, that was itself playing. I can just read straight.
Should we ask Vellum if he's okay with this?
Of course.
Who? Pretty sure that's all he needs.
I grab a piece of bacon from the.
That is back to the tower, not the party.
You guys are pretty able to do this.
By the way, for a second. Adriel looks back up. Oh, this better be good.
I got a new concept for you.
One that I haven't already thought of.
A way to capture concentrated rage.
If a ghost could just blink. I don't know if it's possible to capture emotion.
How about a soul that follows that motion?
You actually probably on your group. It's called Soulcore.
I saw that.
I know, but we've never seen it. He came in.
It's a common currency in the Evergreen. may want to ask this room about that. Is capable of
Wasn't strong enough to literally follow a thread of rage.
probably not.
That's exactly what I figured.
What you need is a soul cage. Unfortunately, that's not something that I can craft without literally being trapped by it. You may need to find another blacksmith for that particular task.
Wouldn't have happened to hurt any of you that had the crafting skill to do so.
I know of two, and they are nowhere close.
I think we have they trapped in hell.
Then you need to cross the scale of time and make your way to Atlas. Literally only in this house.
I don't think we're gonna be able to make that in time.
And the name of this blacksmith?
Not a blacksmith. Of some renown. I don't recall his name. But he is literally the Red.
Does he have any other titles you know of?
Savior of the Realm, and one second, I gotta remember the name. 1 second.
There's a reason,
Where's this? Yeah.
there's a reason why I asked for titles, because generally if they're titled, people know them.
Let's see what Mrs. Oh, she's underneath.
She's a good girl.
Did I
Claire of Acrios.
I mean, she's a puppy. She can be old.
She is sleeping. She's sleeping.
Never mind.
So, pay you for your time. These are my questions. I'll toss her 10 gold.
I appreciate that, and this will help me focus on the project that you already set on.
Hey, I needed some information on a way to trap the Red Death. You gave me it.
Fair enough. Thank you very much.
Yep.
And she passes back to the door. Sword pops out. Anything else?
That should be good for me. You'll probably call up at some point, but I figured I'd see if you could get me a looking glass or something similar.
Already put out the search, waiting for response.
Right?
No, we put it away. Not them accidentally drink. It's still cold. Damn it. Okay. Moving on.
Oh,
I'll bring. Sorry.
Julian accidentally grabbed it.
Unfortunately, I will bring you a bottle and come by tomorrow.
You're fine. It's fine, it's fine. Moving on.
Well, we did say something, but it just made you work here and
Yeah. You literally were the only person not here from me. It's all good. Moving on. So, getting back to the rest of the group that is in the war castle with our team. Alright. What works for fights?
Just beating on it repeatedly?
It seems persistent to almost everyone.
What do you mean?
Yes, when we ganged up on it 20 to 1. And that was with heavy losses.
I'm assuming all magic includes clerical magic?
I don't know. We aren't exactly known for our magic, and the last two wizards I hired were butchered.
That's why you're gonna understand this small one. It's like, yeah!
Yes, he seems to have a particular knack for going after wizards.
Chirp it up then as much as you can.
If it doesn't just simply break the trips.
I know, right?
I mean, if it's
Would that include me?
Yes.
Hmm.
Well, maybe.
We've never hired a warlock, I don't know.
Yeah. Probably. You'll be next on the list after me.
just like
Keep in mind, you're
It
also.
prioritizes first mages, then healers.
So, next after us.
It like strategically goes after.
It knows for a fact that no single martial combatant can take it to return. The little folk, however, hesitate on it.
Really?
For just a moment.
Really? Interesting. It's interesting to know.
Have something against small people?
I don't think it's something against small people. I think maybe it doesn't like killing them, but it
Maybe it
will.
used to be one.
It will if it has to. That's what it seems like to me. Oh my god, Deanna's being so good. She's sleeping at my feet. Good girl.
She's just so much more keen on it.
Well, I mean, we did take her out, so might be as well. Which is good. A tiger blue healer is a very happy.
So,
Well. All right. So we know who. So we're gonna use me as the primary target. And have everyone get in front of that thing.
What I noticed when it butchered my two wizards, it did not care until they started casting things that debilitated its movement.
Interesting. So just straight damage.
One tried to hold the person,
Ah!
if I recall correctly.
I won't even attempt that.
It broke through it like it was paper and then promptly bit his neck clean off.
What did the other one do?
The other one tried to slow it with ice.
I'm a noob. I don't slow shit. I burn.
Then it may not target you.
Me.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
Apparently, indeed, we will eventually.
Yeah.
Once you're able to track it.
Right. Keep an eye on your mark.
Catcher is outside.
Catching was nowhere near.
Oh,
I was thinking in both character chat and my personal space. I see what the DM would say, but DM is dealing with other guys. Back to show.
DM, do your job.
Well, I apologize. I only have 18 things to track. It's like you're playing checkers while I play chess. Katria, you need to make a history check.
As Drill says, I'm a noob. Nopos will walk in at that point. So I may have a solution for a problem. Soul connection.
Can we find one?
On the other side of the continent, there's some that can make them.
19.
Okay. You remember a very important lesson that was taught by Ghoul himself. Rage is fiery hot, but no steel is ever strong unless it is tempered by the cold. Control and strength.
Did we ask if Short can find one?
Didn't, but chances are, from what Adrian said, there's only 2 people in this world that can actually craft.
And they're on the other side.
One of them is.
And where's the other?
She doesn't know.
Lovely. You're alright.
So who's your go
She didn't remember his name, but he does have several titles.
You say that. Magda pipes up for a moment. Soul Cage. I remember somebody who crafted something similar sounding. It was called Soul Stone. I don't remember this name.
Where was it? Where did you hear this?
There are apparently several. I don't sense. Well, where did you say the city was from? Olympus or
Yes.
something? Whoever runs that place has one as far as direction.
Oh, dear Lord.
Ah,
So we can either go to Akros and have one practiced just by the one known as the cleric.
Even I know that.
Apparently he's able to craft one, and we may be able to travel death.
Doesn't surprise me. He and his ilk saved the realm. You know.
from what?
I don't think it's so much that they are ignored. From what I understand, Akros has their share of their own problems on that side of the continent.
That's it. That's
All I know is the endless wastes, where the plethora of undead originate, is on that side of the continent.
enough this.
It's where the plethora of undead originates.
The endless waste has long been known as the undead domain.
And how long has that?
Oh. 10 years?
Since death has been trapped?
Now that you say it, yes, that sounds
Mhm.
right.
Oh, we know where death is trapped then.
Well, I understand why that they're kind of focused over there then. If they're trying to figure out how to free death, if death is actually over there.
They're probably trying to stop this war.
They are trying to stop the endless horde. They haven't had a chance to go into the endless waste and find death.
If they found them, they wouldn't be able to break them out.
Exactly, until we deal with the rest of these liches.
Maybe they don't even know that the Liches are the problem.
They probably don't. Sounds like we have good information for them.
Potentially.
We have to go across the spine.
Which I guarantee you is going to take us longer than what we might have. Death insurance.
Which might be a good
Bring it across the spine.
bring it across the spine to this legendary party.
Do you think we'll actually make it in time though?
If death shows up, absolutely. Sure, it's a fair possibility.
And hope that they can make a soul.
I honestly want to figure out what this thinking obelisk is.
I don't think that's our problem right now.
'Cause I feel like it
I
could.
do want to study this town.
I don't know. I have a feeling that it
Okay.
could be
Sorry
part
about
of the solution.
But keep in mind, we will be on.
The Emperor.
Break. Help! It's fine. Keep
Keep in mind, we're going to be on foot. We will not have the ride that we had to get here. That's a lot of trouble.
Well, it kind of seems like all the things that we need are in other places.
It always is.
And we're here with this big mystery and a bunch of really rageful people.
Which is the
Hey.
perfect.
I resemble that remark.
Bless you?
So we can either go deal with, or rather, you guys can go deal with the asshole who rules Umpah, or we can go to Akros.
What was the name of the guy that we would help us with finding the 7 greed or 7
Pieces of greed.
yeah,
The pieces of the seven
Sets of freedom.
sets of
death or not death.
sins.
Seven Deadly Sin,
Seven
John.
deadly sin. Yes.
Holy shit!
My
Wow.
brain is broken. A long day.
Oh, Nick said this away.
Out of character.
It's
With
been
everywhere but straight.
Yeah. All right. Who did we talk to? Sure, it's been a long time.
By the way, I put Rose's astral protection into the box text. So if you guys need to recall it at any time, it's there.
Pretty sure I have my notes.
Okay.
Apollitos.
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 Apollitos. Who was his first in command that we were talking?
I do not.
And I guess I will send a message directly to Apollitos. He's gonna hate me. I wish I remembered the name of the guy that we talked to.
For what now? I'm sorry.
When we came back up after being under arrest.
Apollitos is head of the guard.
Leonidas.
Leonidas. I'm gonna send a message to him.
Probably wise.
Alright, I'm gonna do a sending to him. The message is we need a soul stone to be able to deal to capture the Red Death and end with.
Well, still seal soul page.
What other information do you have?
As your response, immediate message. What? Huh? Who the hell? What the hell is?
He knows who I am.
I know, but he doesn't recognize it because he's never been sent to before.
Why wouldn't he have been sent to before? He's the literal.
Sending.
Yeah, he's a literal commander. His wizards would have been sent.
Yes, this is an unfamiliar voice.
Really? He was the face of our party when he not.
Yes, I was.
Yes, I agree. It takes him a moment to realize because he was not prepared to receive the sending spell.
Oh, so it's a great.
You then get another response. The soul stone is in the master's treasure. That's what I can rid him of this, considering that she's one of his prized possessions that aren't there.
You can do two more times, okay? That was the only full response I could give.
Make a suggestion. Oh, you have to let us know that
That's what he is. I tell him what he's.
you could make a suggestion. Apollitos could have a soul stone with a fat liches. Specifically the Red Death.
Well, I was just thinking about it. If its phylactery is somewhere somewhere else, which is what would hold its soul, wouldn't it?
As far as we know, its phylactery is written itself.
Yes.
I need you to make an arcana check.
Got it.
The thing is, even if it's rated
24.
itself, like
You know for a fact having something that can capture the soul is not enough. It needs to be marked first.
Mark.
You recall this from your lessons from previous. In order to capture a soul, it has to be marked and then bound to the item.
We have to mark it though.
Like with the feather?
They mark somewhere, maybe to capture us.
You're still outside.
I know you are. I know she is. You know. We haven't. Yeah.
Maggie looks towards you. And what would that be? And how can we help?
Well, we'll have to kill the body somehow to get the soul.
That's a given. If killing the body was all it took, it would have been dead in a long time.
It's obvious. We have to get the soul out. We have to trap said soul in order to prevent it from.
We have to mark the soul before we trap it.
How the hell do you mark a soul?
And that's what I'm trying to remember.
You don't know. You've never actually confronted a lich to be true. You've read about them, but you never confronted.
Would it? I've never had to mark a soul.
I can't say this.
I don't know if there's any other one of us that can.
mean, if only death was around. Seems like the kind of, thing that marks souls.
What about the cleric? Maybe.
If we go to the cleric, we'd get the soul hit rather than dealing with the politicians.
Yeah.
Which might be a better route. We might get more information on how to mark this.
True.
I kind of like. I have my hands kind of like you get
Do
like.
you think you can mark a soul?
I think the hex spell that I have would mark it.
Remember double. So,
Uh,
off the top of my, I'm not studied that.
It is
one.
very much not something you're familiar with.
No. It's a possibility. Maybe
You, however, do remember you've worked with warlocks before. Moves based off of its owner's will.
As far as I remember, what do I know about this? A few warlocks would talk to me about their skill set. Hex moves where the world is.
At that, you remember. Please remember inspiration.
So you're saying we could have you exit its soul, or hex it, and then when its soul releases, you can move that, mark that soul.
That's what I think. Yeah.
I think technically I could inspire it.
And it would
Really?
be the same effect.
Arcana check to see if this makes sense. Go
ahead.
Let's see if any of this makes sense. What one?
You're familiar that there are several buffing/debuffing spells that do mark an entity. It doesn't necessarily have to be a fly.
Son of a bitch, we have a way mark.
We probably would want to mark it with more than just one thing.
I agree.
But you can mark it. Doesn't mean you can connect it with souls.
And that would be the question, soul stone. And I do not know a soul stone without having studied it myself. Or I'm gonna ask the hat. You know you can mark if marking it with a hex or our expression will allow us to be able to trap it in soul stone. Or you have dealt with soul stone before.
Sure.
Of course I after that answer.
Oh, wow. For an all-knowing
Oh, you shut your dirty whore mouth.
That's
Yep, but you're not done.
alright.
I need you to make next decision.
Nat 20.
The point of the hat tilts towards you. You see a conjure of magical movement as a fireball splash towards you, but you easily dodge.
But you're not denied.
And then you see the lieutenant run over there and start stamping up the fire.
Alright. Jesus Christ.
You get the instinctual feeling, this is a very prideful hat. Don't insult its pride.
Yeah. I will ask if I got a soul stone, study it.
Sure!
I figured that was the answer.
But I went fine.
I know, man, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, do you want to get up there and see?
Long. Oh no.
Mom wants to take her. Is she?
No, he got lightheaded.
So.
If
Drunk DM, it's you better.
so if she does get off the couch, we're gonna bring her upstairs and my mom can take her.
Okay,
Make sure she's
Um,
spooked up for the rest of the night.
so. Alright, I'm gonna send again to Leonidas.
So are y'all saying that we came here for no reason?
No.
And the big mystery is just not going to be solved because that's how you keep bleeding.
No, I'm gonna send to Leonidas and see if I can get that soul stone.
While we're waiting, I still want to go to I want to figure out this obelisk. If we were somehow able to use it in our advantage, I'd love to. Instead of having to sacrifice people.
Okay. I am sending to you. I'm sending to Leonidas. Offer him that we will fill his soul stone with the soul of the red dead in return for Barnabas.
I will try, but it will take time for it to reach.
There you go.
At least a week.
You should also sit with the Red Death right now for those scouts.
Also, my scouts returned,
Yeah.
saying that the creature disappeared. Is the threat ended?
No, but we think it's in
Third thing.
the seventh council.
You get one message back. Shit. So it could cut out any.
Mm-hmm.
Another lesson.
Both second people. I am out of actually third level spells right now. The third level spell.
What time of day is it?
It's about noon now.
Yeah.
You guys have been deliberating for a while.
Yeah.
So
We got a lot to talk about.
if it gets a lot dimmer, we'll be able. I
I
really.
will take a short rest before we go.
Yes.
If you magic users want to figure out the quest, go right ahead. I think I'm gonna grab patch right now. Brainstorm with those of us who are more focused.
I was gonna say the more martial ones. Mine that when I start nuking, it makes it
What Magnus said. No, well, it's more likely to go after you the moment you mark.
true. Which it might come after you mention one.
It seems to dislike controls.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. Has there been anything that was flying attack?
We've tried flying before. It summoned javelins of the nine hells themselves and took them down.
Okay, that's.
Kiting it is not an option.
Well, I was just like, what if I hexed it while you guys were fighting it and then use my cloak to fly up?
Good luck.
Oh.
I don't know. I think I find that pretty entertaining.
Funny, yes. Lethal, also yes.
Yeah. All right.
That makes it a bit funny.
So
Good
mix,
call.
a mixture of combat, magic, range is the best option. Like
We need something to lock in place.
Any sort of control spell seems the only thing that's
What
more
if it's not a spell?
Big surprise. Rage has control issues. Okay.
You know, now that you say it like that, that sounds about on par.
so true. So true. All right.
Just take a quick step out to grab the kids. It's been swinging for the last couple hours.
I'm forwarding on that sword.
No, don't bring that song up! Oh my gosh, that's such an old singing song.
Whenever I get bored. And my sword.
This is not Minecraft right now, stop it.
What do you think?
No.
Control or antagonization? And what happens if you do both at the same time from different directions?
We've never tried that before.
If we can piss it off from all directions, who's it gonna choose?
If I could read the Red Death's thoughts,
Right.
Oh,
it would be a whole lot easier.
we always.
Touche.
If he has any thoughts to begin with.
It might just be pure rage.
Maybe
I can only imagine if Philip been running across and going, why is the only word I hear rage?
Mm-hmm.
No, he's just trying to make friends.
You may certainly make the attempt. I doubt your success.
How long have you been
Dude.
I'm I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go get Nixon. She's bad as like,
Actually, pause for a moment. Nixon,
Nixon.
you wake to a very interesting sight.
Wasn't
Oh,
me.
It is very alluring.
there's the ghost of me.
You discover a particular plant that Cookie is tending. That smells absolutely.
oh no.
Now,
Cookie is literally pouring water.
hey, good, what's that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
You're looking good in the kitchen. Yeah. Say again.
It smells good.
I do like it. I hope I can mix in some of the leaves into some of my dishes. If you like it, you don't really eat my food over at lunch.
No.
You just sleep through the meals.
Yeah, because these fatties all eat all of it.
I saved you an omelet. I put a couple of leaves in it. Do you want it? Hand it to you. I need you to make me a Constitution saving
So we're gonna have pie
Oh no.
Goodies begin.
Maybe they'll have an idea. 17.
We get slightly high off of this catnip-laden omelet. But not so much that you can't focus. However, who was it that went to go fetch her? Me. When you stumble inside, the pupils are wide for some reason.
Nixon, are you okay?
No.
How long ago did you wake up?
God.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh no.
Yep, your eyes.
I have been awake for as long as the sun is high.
Wait to 3 days.
Well,
Okay. I need you to flip your board.
Oh no.
And
How much been?
I need you to declare how much you are betting.
I'm gonna try to stop her.
Actually, you're betting 12 gold.
wait, that can't. No,
How much do you have?
A
How
lot.
much do you have?
what? Oh, I'm just saying, I thought it was 25 minimum. I'm just okay.
12 gold.
You're trying to bet 12 gold. We get to see what happens.
I'm gonna try to stop her.
No, you're not. You're
No,
gonna
you're
try
not.
to pull a card.
Because she's done this often enough. I win.
Gain 36 gold.
Oh, it tripled.
Because you thought you bet more. Counting while you're high is not easy.
It's the intention that matters.
You suddenly see, as you walk in, she summons 36 gold from the ether. Just kind of blink, blink.
Nixon! You set another beacon! Stop it!
There's a lot of money.
Yes, you got more money, but we have. If you're not gonna have any money if you die.
So what? I can die here. There. And you have children.
Well, then I'll take all your money.
No, you won't. If you even attempt to reach for her money, she is going to make an unarmed strike.
No, she said if she died.
No, my money's very gold me. You both know.
Mm-hmm.
Nixon, we need to get
Sounds
you
like your nerves off there.
to understand our situation.
It's gonna all go to pick the funeral.
Yep.
Oh no, Nixon's passed away. Well, we gotta at least collect her body and see where else she had. Where the fuck did it all go?
There's no way to do the wizard! No!
Yeah.
famous for taking their riches to the apple.
Too bad we're not on map.
She doesn't realize that yet. Moving on. So, we discovered Nixon. She just summoned more gold from the ether.
Get that together. We gotta get to the rest of the group. You've been napping for too long.
Only save it for you. Don't keep it in the water.
Yes, please.
Got you. Jack. Oh my
So
god.
what did we need to talk about?
We are
So-
having a large conversation.
As they entered the area, Nixon with her pupils just. Whoa.
Are you okay?
What? She flipped the coin, so she sent another beacon.
At that point, this is the least of my worries.
Fair enough.
I have a little higher priority for this.
What do we do now?
So, I think our plan is we're gonna have to swarm it from multiple angles to deal with the Red Death.
And
You ready to kick its butt when it shows up again?
well, we still
It's in the Seven Hells right now, so
we
you know
still we still need a response from the guy for the soul stuff.
I know. We'll wait. Don't get back to me.
It's all
Oh,
the
yeah,
way
you
that we
did.
can think of trapping pure wraith soul
There's
into
a soul
a-
stone back. And apologize.
So we found a solution.
No, not exactly.
Well,
We don't have
or-
a-
We have two possible solutions. One might have us travel.
across the entire continent.
Yeah. Yeah.
They refused to throw me into the obelisk.
What? No! Stop!
Makes it feel like you're in the obelisk.
Yeah.
No! Stop it! I'm not gonna kill
I
people!
said you would try to grow.
No! I'm not gonna take you to your dad! No!
Maybe if we go, you'll find a robot who can teach you how to do your job.
Well, what if it's
Oh
just
my
an
God.
illusion?
Yeah,
Come on! You go into the dark depths of the sand and just lose consciousness.
Well, it's between that and fighting Rage Incarnate. I don't know what's worse.
I'm not taking you or
I'll
her!
choose.
Phyllis, are you and me gonna go with Bellum to the obelisk tonight?
Yeah.
You don't have to do it tonight. We already decided you can just fly whenever you want.
No, I have to.
It's all-
It has to be in dim or darkness.
But you can do it in human
We,
form.
the thing is, we still don't know if there's magic. Like, as a bat, it works fine.
The cloak didn't seem
Just don't touch the sand.
affected. The cloak was technically what turned me into the bat.
Yeah, if you're polymorph, which is a different situation than just being a person as a.
We can test
well,
run it.
You gotta test fly that thing first.
Okay.
Just so you guys know, I did try to ask an owl, but I apparently don't know what owls like, so it said
Did you offer it a wrap?
they really like to hunt. But there's owls. Which are bigger than bats.
Well, I think we have our marching orders. Tonight, we go to the obelisk. Do you want to join?
Yeah. Yeah.
If nothing more comes up. Yeah.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah.
Once again. Yeah.
It's a Leonin with super huge pupils. I'm just
I
kind of fun.
don't even want to know what you got into.
I'm waiting for the Sumis.
Yeah, we're waiting on the zoomies to
We
happen
need
right
the
now.
zoomies.
You gotta wait for 3 a.m.
Oh,
All of your long rests are
Not with
every single one of your long rests is about to be interrupted. So,
Before night, though, I'm doing a short rest.
of course. Anything else that anybody wants to do this afternoon?
It'll depend on when Catcher responds.
Saying that means like,
You can say it out loud since you guys have the floor. Go ahead and start with yours.
Yeah. So Nopos has approached Catcher after a couple of hours of her battle meditation, effectively. Oh, we got a plan at this point. We now need to just plan out a battle strategy between you, me, and Rust of Vendetta.
especially if the rest of them then is our also barbarians.
Now we got a plan to trap the Red Death's soul. We just need to figure out our actual battle strategy and how we're going to handle it. Because we kind of all about it.
Body's not just the only thing. No, I'm not talking about this. I was mediating what you guys were talking. If it is a high possibility that the rage is the black rage itself, some weird scheme, and we have to worry about that plane reaching out to us, especially if in the absence of rage. If you recall, those who participated and were victorious against the previous few of the ones that weren't even noted as being the most angry became possibility that maybe the flame of rage comes from another person's soul.
It's possible, but if we can manage to trap the Red Death, even just his soul, it means he himself can transfer and take over. We got a plan for at least marking and trapping the soul before it can change targets. Like I said, we need to figure out a way to fight him without losing 90% of the people here, especially the two that are going to be in the market.
Mark, what do you mean by that?
In order for our plan to work, we have to mark the soul in order to transfer it into and trap it in the soul stone. The two that we figured out could do it were our bard, knew.
Did Magna or the others have anything to say about that?
They fight with physical strength, not magic. Not a lot today. At least not to that portion of the thing.
Do they have any experience? Maybe another magic cast that they had? Or
Anytime they fired a wizard, he's immediately been eliminated for trying to manipulate the Red Death physically.
control over one's rage comes from within, not an outside source. Or like it. That will cause them to deter, be distracted. It could actually be a possible advantage.
So let's bring it to the rest of the group in Vendetta. Our magic users are going to be checking out the obelisk again tonight. So we might plan it out with that.
There. I mean, could it still be some use to messing around with that obelisk? If we can find a way to either isolate it so we don't have to worry about being affected by the crater, if we happen to fall into there, or worse, somehow get knocked into there, depending on how powerful it is. If we can focus on just dealing with Red Death by itself. Even pull it away from us to mitigate the amount of damage.
While our other choice for trapping the Red Death just happens to be on the other side of the spines.
So either we do here or we don't. Possibly let chaos.
He'll follow you regardless. If we go over to the other side of the spine, he'll have to cross the spine. From what I've heard about him, that's not going to slow him down too much and slow us down much longer. But we still have 10 days, depending on where he appears.
We leave now to try to cross there to get the stone.
Soul Cage on that side.
Okay,
Triolis is going to try to bargain with guy named Poliotus for one of his treasures. The Soul Stone, I think. My suggestion was, hey, you like your Soul Stone, right? How'd you like it with the souls right down inside? That was my suggestion.
I mean, yeah, and that defeats the purpose of having a great item just as a last resort. In this case, or just get back into the wall and some random magic being is right there in front of you. But true.
If we can borrow it and hand it back to him, well, at least know where the soul's at.
Still won't break the library just stepping inside.
No, but it'll give us an option if we eliminate the rest of the witches, if we can manage to figure out. We're probably going to need the soul cage anyways, from what I've heard of this hate.
I fucked up with how he. You know, he's a headless. He's a bodiless being. Just a head when I first saw him.
And sounds foolish.
Well, it gets him weird when we find out he has a family.
It is a little strange. Usually that only happens before they.
And what we found, he's using their blood as basis for his phylactery. Which is weird. I mean, from what other people have explained, phylactery is only like, a box stored away.
Soul trapped in a box or an item, something heavily defended, heavily enchanted, and nearly unbreakable. Okay.
So, how'd you get away with using a bloodline? Because from what I understand, we had to petrify the remainder of his there because their blood was attracting him to them, and when one was close enough, he would take over their body, thus regaining a body and returning to a full-on lich. Let's.
I need to make with a history check.
The history checks not going to go well. At least not this. 17.
You see their don't get their abilities through anything aside either being around something magical or through their blood. Like literally apart from the nail.
Would make him the sorcerer. Magic from a sorcerer is passed down through the bloodline. Very evidence.
Heartbreaking. One of the issues that we're having is trying to find a way to bring back the family that we've petrified.
Trap his soul like we do. If this works on the Red Death, we can trap his soul exactly like it. This time using a soul cage.
If they haven't lived long enough to find a way to get out of it.
Something tells me that this soul cage is not a familiar magic.
Well, no, it never messed with soul cages before, so.
Neither have I, but apparently it's crafted by a cleric, so it's probably made of a deity's power.
Really? Kind of clever.
So, his titles are literally the cleric, savior of the realm, one of the saviors of the realm.
It was the cleric of
Athreos?
Athreos.
Well, no. It's cleric of Athreos, the cleric.
Yes,
Those are two different titles.
you're right.
Or Bill.
And his titles are the cleric, savior of the realm, and cleric of Athreos. So that's about all I got here. He's somewhere over in Athreos right now. Possibly with the rest of his legendary party. I guess it's as good as mine.
Well, speculation and introversion about this one is not going to get us any further.
We got the soul stone from Apollyotos and successfully trapped that. We'll know that at least one of the witches is in the area. Access. Yeah.
And what if we can't use a soul stove or get soul? Do we have any other options? Soul cave.
The soul cage is about the only other option that I know of. That's what Adria suggested. Because the soul coins are going to be powerful enough to travel.
Oh, you mean these are my 12 soul coins that I've been having?
Yes, those.
Well,
Probably not powerful enough to trap something like that.
Maybe not one.
I don't know if you could split a soul. Might be a worse idea. So if it is possible,
Catherine, I need you to make me an intelligence check.
because having multiples of the red death running around probably wouldn't be a good idea.
With advantage, because of this conversation, you guys are RP very. Well, the thought comes to mind, what if you melted it down into one big soul?
It's a 12 tiny ones. What if they were one big one?
Would the magic survive that?
I don't know. Do I look like a freaking forger or something?
Well, you're asking a non-magic user, so
But we do know one who does mess around with magic forges.
not sure that may piss her off just.
Maybe tomorrow then. But we're making the points, so hold on to that for now.
I do know that she said that she could not craft a soul cage because if she did, she'd be trapped.
I need you to make me a constitution saving throw.
He swallows the 12.
Well, my special little gift allows me to just swallow that guy and not be harmed by it by the consumption, and they aren't destroyed inside me. It's like an extra turtle pocket. 23!
A almost blinding, searing pain erupts from your neck. But you are managed to able to not scream or fall on the floor in the fetal position.
Was that a good idea?
Those things are not meant to be good, but it said leaves me help.
I need you to make a perception.
But yeah, we'll make a note to cough that out when we get to meet her again tomorrow.
19.
You notice that Catria's mark is glowing.
That's not good. Well, you're active again.
You best these blades in order to reflect the lights. I'll sit right here as I walk over to the edge of the crater. Sit right here.
He's coming this way regardless. Come on, let's go meet with the others.
Fine.
Well, what are the chances are that if we kill him, he'll transfer it to you because of that mark?
I don't know. From what the report was saying, not all marked people get possessed. Once more, why the theory is either the strongest raid or the weakest raid just gets affected.
We can figure this out. Let's just figure out a way to kill the body without losing 90% of our people.
I mean, there's always. Do you think we have enough time to like build ballistas? Maybe start with like.
Enter mid conversation. You're resting, just kind of sitting in the corner of your chair, just kind of focusing on yourself, taking a break. But you are with the rest of the group.
If possible, I probably would need a decent amount of metal if we want to make them anything close to usable. We got plenty of trees around, so we could make catapults.
Magda has followed you back. By the way, she is far too interested in this conversation, and she has a giant mug of spiked coffee.
What's that? An Irish brew?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that smells wonderful.
It is one. Don't pay for it, bro.
Yeah, so they will say.
Alright, so we can make ranged weapons size your guys. We just have to be able to spot them before.
Spotting is never the hard part.
I can give you guys decent range with the trees that we have around here. Maybe up to about 1,500 feet.
Would you all happen to have maybe a cannon or two stowed away?
Ah, this guy. We have extremely little success harming him with anything mundane, such as arrows, ballista, and
So magical.
Cannons
which
would
is why I think he targets the magic foe first.
Good.
they have to be magic cannons.
Correct.
Is there an enchanter amongst us? Is there any chance that we could do backbone enchantment on any ballistas?
Your group would be far more capable than mine. That's
If we wanted somebody who
Except
could,
has the ability to with their arms, but only themselves tattoo.
well, we do have a perfectly good enchanter / blacksmith, but she's currently working on a project. I'm not going to interrupt her. But,
How long does she have left?
oh, I don't know. It's only been a day. How long
Okay.
does it usually take you to research?
real quick. 5-minute break because of the end. And we're back. I said 5-minute break. I meant 5-minute break. All right, let's do this. Continue.
And low enters the room. Guys, does anybody have a mile-long rope?
Why?
Mile?
Yeah.
Not to my knowledge, unless you got some type of endless rope business.
Okay.
Or random?
Can you make a mile long rope?
We got enough fabric. Anyway, a mile-long rope. That's a lot of fabric.
It's only a little over 5,000 feet.
Yeah.
I got
Oh.
50.
That's a lot of fabric.
A lot of rope, too.
Long road.
Oh, I know what I'm talking about.
Well, maybe he has an idea on what to do with the tap.
How many guys do you actually have amongst them?
What is this?
How many have fought the Red Death before?
One. Me. The rest of them have survived the red.
Right, different encounters in different towns.
What's the difference between fought and survived?
I'm gonna believe it.
Right now we have 2 people that mark it.
So, plus?
That'll depend on who it'll go first if they both mark.
If it goes after them, they mark it.
Dealer's choice? I have no idea. Whichever one's closer?
If it will go after the big one rather than the small one, so you said it's going after the small one.
That's a fair point. Maybe? That's a big maybe.
Yeah, so
Maybe.
we gotta figure out a way to effectively hold it in place.
Yeah. I mean, it would take all 26, if not more, to hold it in place.
And that's less holding it in place and more keeping it entertained while it plays with its food.
Pretty much.
Our goal is to try and do that without losing as many as possible.
And if we need somebody to cast, distract and get cast,
According to her, we'll go after you.
which
What-
would take the focus off of the two that
Which one
This is true. That is.
It definitely doesn't like to be restrained.
if I cast a low level enough just to keep his attention on me,
So do you keep yourself up is the question. Because the rest of us will be nuking. I'll be nuking shit.
For someone of our ilk, you certainly have a problem with interrupting the rest of the conversation. What are you trying to say?
Say it.
I was trying to say we can take advantage of that if it gets distracted. If its only sole focus is to try to take out whatever is trying to control it, then that gives us opening to strike it. Especially if it doesn't focus on us. If we focus on that it's trying to control it. If the whole base is not about rage, then rage can only be controlled from the inside. Anyone trying to control from the outside will become an immediate target. You of all people should know this as well.
I mean, that tracks. I never really thought about it that way.
Quick question to our magic users.
Yeah.
Would we be able to melt down a bunch of soul coins into a much larger soul coin?
That's a really good question.
You can't ask that to me.
Scratch back
I
on
need
that.
knowledge on it.
Well, I need you to make an Arcana check. I need you to make a history check. Nope.
Trill.
Nope.
Trill.
That one.
Knows nothing.
I know
No,
nothing.
Triolis struck on a different tangent, and it kind of led down a rabbit hole and is now muttering to themselves.
16.
You seem to recall that there's a way to bind the magic together somehow. Sure.
Surely not with a mile long rope.
You get a nip from Vela.
I'm very literal, fellow. I don't know what else to do.
Trill is just muttering to himself because we'll figure that.
You caught me, I guess, coming back upstairs to get food with me,
Well,
and I'm thinking
Cookie
about
has a plethora of scraps for her.
so if we get a larger soul coin, it could act like a soul stone, but it.
I guess I should ship. Guys, I think there's probably a way to bind it together, but I think
What?
I don't know.
I know. Check me out of my little thing.
All of the coins have the magic and we can bind the magic together, but you can't
Magic.
just
That's a cool thought.
melt it down and think it's gonna work physically because it's magic.
So what do we need?
That's a big question.
Not on pager with that question either. I think I'm gonna learn cheaper space, which is never a good thing to interrupt. Figured this out.
Oh, like the protein team.
Suggestion at station?
Does anyone have any ability to enchant weapons with something? Because you said that normal ballista didn't work, and your magical cannons, I'm guessing, just fired straight up magic, or were they firing
I
something
have
else?
not say that. How about you? Can you enchant any weapon?
How am I supposed to know?
You do know all your spells, right?
Messy axe. Roll on.
I should make a quick Arcana check. Hold on.
Normal weapon.
Cool.
To think about it. You think about it for a second. You get your magic through your weapon. You are familiar with a mundane enhancement magic. You just don't understand it, but you are familiar. It's like riding a bike. You don't understand how you do it. You just gotta do it.
And that's what I'll say to them.
It's quite interesting, so you probably are a better bet for that. But we need to figure out how he can pass that through.
Depend entirely.
Agree.
Which is the god of magic.
Have you had any contact?
Communication, no.
The connection's still there.
The connection's still there. Communication is not.
Understood.
They found one god. What are those? They just found.
I would think. Remember though, if a god is truly bound, then all religions, all abilities of that god go away.
What if?
Death has vanished from this world.
Yes, but what if they're controlled that much? They can still use their abilities.
It's,
They don't have-
it's an interesting aspect.
Of course, the last time.
But then, of course, Nyx would be able to use her magic.
I don't know if all the liches could really hold the god of death and the god of magic. That's well, the last thing
They did hold the god of light, and the god of death.
the last thing that she said to me was that somebody was trying to cast like a 10th level spell and was breaking reality.
Something else that breaks reality.
What if they did break reality?
The last time that happened on my plane, we literally had a city fall from the sky and half the planet cracked. I think we know they successfully cast it.
Doesn't mean that she couldn't have been caught in a side effect of stopping.
She could be just recovering. Doesn't have enough
Possibly,
to.
or knocked from this plane for temporarily. Interesting. All right. Anyway, we still don't know when the Red Death.
Well, she's glowing again.
Now that it's pointed out, you notice that the mark is searing red.
Try that little top.
Yeah,
trick
I got a top again.
Do you have a spell left?
I have plenty of spell slots left.
Okay.
I have all my level 2s left. Didn't I?
Sure.
Ding!
It does work this time.
Where's it?
A lot closer than it was before.
Son of a bitch.
We're
We
gonna
have roughly 7 days.
About the time that we might get the soul stone. If they give it to us.
So we have about a week until she's here.
Yep.
Or gets here.
Yep.
So battle plans.
Okay.
Do we want to do a full frontal assault, or do we want to do something else?
I thought we decided on all sides.
I can all by assault is our best with.
I'm not talking about you magic users. I'm talking about the rest of us that are going to get in space.
You're not gonna go from a range.
Do we look like battle planners to you? We will go with a plan that y'all set forth who are far more educated than us.
Abilities of your group though are useful, so we can use that.
We hit stuff real good.
No range. No one that throws
Well, of
stuff.
course. Artists are angered with this creature, but apparently that's part of the problem.
Maybe it's just still stupid anyway.
Something I just kind of thought about is we surrounded by all sides with a few people, and then we have people in another row behind them. If people in the front get really injured, people swap out and then get healed by like the cleric or
So-
something. And as we keep attacking
Well, the
it,
cleric might have to be our person that's the main target.
it might become the main target. But
Well, it's gonna have to probably do it anyway.
But I was just thinking, like, kind of like keeping him, like, we're surrounding him, but we have him. It's like waves. Honestly, it helps us keep our energy up.
Maggie, when was the last time an army went up against it?
We've never had the backing of the kingdoms refuse to deal with it outside of corralling it in the general direction they want it to go, which is anywhere but where they.
That makes successfully managed that.
Pissing it off in a different direction.
Perfectly.
The only ones they say, quote unquote, stupid enough to chase the guy.
It's coming here.
Only one healer. I don't think it's quite. How many? What's your resources on hand as far as healing?
What about 6 potions from the last guy who came through on the caravan?
So 6 potions for your entire group. That's not the worst thing yet.
What if we triangulate those markers? Say we focus the entire battle just the very outskirts of the small tavern, small house that they set up here, just right next to the crater here. We focus on just the outskirts of the woods here.
Keep in mind, we don't have resources.
So
We aren't guaranteed to build.
So we do have roughly 30 feet into the crater before we start having problems.
We are slow in the same.
Okay, good times. I have one idea. Apparently Vellum doesn't want to turn into a bear goose. But something about using a long rope from above where our magic works. But didn't tell me that I was thinking either on my ropes, tight rope over. But maybe a rope would work somehow. Or something, but I can't figure it out. Well, that was my idea, but
Like having Hatria somehow like above the middle of the crater while the Red Death is like attacking the omelet.
Me, but someone who can mark. We have them over the crater, and they have the ability to stay on top of the crater. The Red Death won't be able to just climb.
Magic does not work well in the trade.
Yeah. In the crater, but on top.
yeah, Vellum said above the crater.
We have
Or
found that
above
it
where
doesn't go
magic
into the
works.
trade.
Your magic's not able to enter the crater. Your magic's not able to enter. Your magic's not able to enter.
That immediately.
The question is what happens when a marked creature tries it.
That's a question we do not know. But if we could find
I've
out,
got another experiment to run tonight for this. But
you
And
would mark.
Dusk is slowly approaching.
You would mark one of us and go.
we could think we could go. If it or if it would trans.
Was it empty?
No, no,
Did it fill?
no.
Become.
Open yet.
So
So we'll see about that. Speed. For the rest of us who have ability,
We can either attempt to confront it in stages of three-man group attacking, or we can have two men attached to each marker and stay close by as bodyguards by at least 30 feet to try to anticipate and catch the Red Death before they reach them, giving them the chance to bow out and move before the next marker makes an attempt to distract them.
groups of 5 might be better to at least maintain its concentration on the group, at least for a short time. Before it drops.
Okay, and that's when Magda pipes up for a second. Curious question. That one, point fix. What was that one's name?
Oh, I believe it was a squid. It was a giant sand squid that was stealing your money.
Just outrun that thing. From what I understand, once it passes
She got
Tiny boy.
she got trapped the instant that it showed.
Yeah.
And it lost.
Yeah, it trapped.
was she just standing around?
Yeah,
Because I almost was able to outrun mine. Just almost.
Almost. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I turned into the Red Death. It was kind of a problem. Wait,
the Red Death.
wait, what if the Red Death fought the Red Death?
place.
That feels like a really be willing to pay for.
The problem is, it wouldn't fight the Red Death. Only fight her.
That was the problem I ran into. Remember those harpoons I was telling you about? They all suck.
Interesting.
Fantastic.
Just from the
Perfect timing.
just from the dome, we just hear the very distant.
Something tells me one of you guys is having
Who touched by the red doesn't have a knife.
screaming like little girls.
I didn't hear anything.
My ears must be sharper than yours.
Oh,
You okay? Feel free to sit down.
how light is it out?
It's starting to become dusk.
So does that mean it's close? Like, is it
It's close to bat time.
close to that?
Close. Sorry.
You guys go do your experiments. We'll continue.
Well, is Triolis gonna go in Vellum? Take
That
Vellum?
might have to be the option in this one, but we still need to see how to fly inside.
The question is still,
The Hex too.
what's Felon his opinion?
I agree. Talk to Dylan about this.
Oh, God.
Oh, as always.
Dylan's opinion matters.
He's literally attached to yourself.
I'm just gonna turn and sit facing it.
Where was the
I haven't changed jack all.
I don't hear you putting. It's also very glitchy.
You're glitchy.
So professional.
So, these guys have a question for you. We'll take this. Feel like an angle.
Vellum seems to be hiding behind you
One more time.
as best it can do.
Feel like an ale.
I will say he was. Bella was not
That would
very
be good.
ecstatic about like it's
It's understandable. The magic there might affect Bellum.
I don't
I
think.
think you're going to have to try to memorize.
Yeah, I don't think I can carry you.
Here's the thing, though: if you can memorize more than just one,
I might have to try to get closer to it.
As we're leaving, you hear this. Why don't you guys just tie Triolis to you?
there you go. 50-foot rope. Carry me with. Let's go.
I don't know if I have enough strength.
I could also make a disc, and you could just hold.
It's
hold
magical
me.
flight. Your strength does not matter except for pull ups.
Is that right? Yeah.
You can sure don't try.
It's not like flapping wings.
I know.
The other option is I make a disc, and I just
Should
stand
we
on top of it.
should we first test the hex and then we do the bat?
Agreed. X first. Can we do that
Well,
before
should
the-
we do the bardic inspiration instead?
Now go ahead and X me, and I'll walk in.
Okay.
It's fine. I'm letting it happen.
I can spell it out.
Oh, I can spell myself. Don't worry.
Or you can just drop concentration.
And you can drop concentration.
So I will hex.
Okay, I'm next.
Okay.
Well, you'll walk into the dome.
Okay.
Anything change?
So, you can no longer track his position. That's not that you're not sure if there is any change. You're not used to being hexed.
Do I still feel the same as when he hexed me originally?
I mean, you didn't feel any difference, perhaps?
Besides, do I see the lines of the hex going wrong? So that I can. That's what I did see before.
It still seems there.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go in. Do I
Can you
lead
track
in?
them?
Do I lead in the track?
Depends. How close are you to Trios?
Right now, we're probably right next to each other.
Right next to each other? Hey, he's standing right there.
I'm gonna go a little ways away now.
And I will go the opposite.
And it begins to not be accurate. You literally can see him, so you know where he is. It's like, oh yeah, he's over there.
Okay, I'm gonna. It doesn't. The tracking part of the hex is really all over.
Fair enough. All right.
Like you were right there, and it's telling me it's that way.
Got it. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and drop your hex.
I will do
Okay. I'm unhexed now. Alright. Give me 10 minutes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast comprehend language.
Ritual cast.
And it's a self cast, so it's not going out.
Yep. Okay. The spell seems to have taken hold.
Yep.
While that's happening, I'm getting water.
And then I think we're just gonna have him try to. We'll see if his flight works while we're here.
What are you casting?
I didn't cast anything. He's gonna use his cloak. See if it
Okay.
flies. Like we got, we're gonna get back for it.
Yeah.
Tie Triolis, Sigril Knock.
Yeah, that'll be the next part. Did that works. Whee! Superman! Okay, you need to test the cloak.
So I will grab the edges of the cloak with both hands. I will try to play with it.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Wild magic.
What?
It's not magic though.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's magic.
It's a casting thing.
You eat a face full of sand. It's literally face planted.
And then you get really scared.
Not yet. They're not out first.
No.
But
Well,
they're
according
going to
to-
put the sand in his mouth.
No. That sounds tastes horrible.
God damn.
No, see, that only happens if you ingest the sand. Like a certain barbarian tribe.
Hey, I figured I at least try it. Eat everything else. Sand,
Mhm.
next.
Alright, that's probably good understanding of what. Go outside and try to see if you can fly it.
Okay, I'll try. Well, try flying first outside.
Just grab an edge of the grid. You get about 5 feet in before.
Got it! So we can't magically fly. Got it. Not surprised.
That's that.
Not surprised. Alright. I'm gonna reach one. Isn't any-
Well, I can't carry you as a bat. Since I can't fly
Grab.
in.
Oh,
Memorize the speed, lives to shoot you.
bro. Fly over the dome with a rope attached to you.
Ah, there we go.
Tie a rope to your little waist and let Triolis or whoever
I'm probably
dangle wangle our way down there.
and I'll just be hanging there like this, looking at the.
Okay, I watched you guys climber far enough. Do you have feather fall?
I do.
Okay.
I don't like the sound of that. I really don't like the sound of that.
Feather fall makes me light as a feather. Feather fall, and then you can fly me out there fine.
Okay. Well, what happens when you go into the dome? Would it become a super heavy weight then?
It's a self-cast. Everything is self-cast, which is fine. We have found this out enough tests. Well,
Well, I think we should.
evidently it's not letting you magically fly. It's got something against magically fly.
Let's try it a little bit. So I guess I'll turn to a bat. One of you wrap a rope around me and I'll wrap a rope around Triolis.
Susan, put that.
Yeah.
It's
You don't
like
have to
you're
follow.
a vet. than Featherfall, and no
It sure
rope.
is.
If you're a person, then rope.
600 feet is not half a mile up.
Correct.
Not that
Featherfall doesn't matter. Yes, I am saying this out of it.
I don't think we have enough rope. I would have to be a bat.
Yep.
But if he doesn't weigh anything, you can carry him as a bat. You don't need rope.
Yeah. So be a bat.
I want to still test it before declaring. I will polymorph using the charge.
Question for a reminder: how long did it take him to fly the rest of it?
Like 5, 10
About
minutes.
15 minutes.
Better falls like what, 10? 1 minute. So it's not gonna work.
Yeah, it was.
This isn't gonna work.
Maybe there's a rock or something.
Again. Can you memorize more than just one thing?
I probably can. I just remember that when I was starting to get close to it, there was a pressure.
That's
and-
fine. Get close enough that you can start memorizing like at least multiple of them.
Alright.
Okay, well, what if there's like a rock or something next to the tower that you could words.
When I went
Person, cape, rope, Featherfall onto thing, then bat, pick up Featherfall person.
Won't work.
Well,
1
so
minute.
when I went to look at it before, were there any rocks in the sand?
Everything that was close to the obelisk was getting ground into the sand as it churned.
So it's literally like a giant whirlpool.
Oh.
I'm still missing.
Alright, I'm becoming a bat.
Squeak!
I will go fly to
Okay.
it. I'm gone.
Okay. You get to the same basic position you're at before you feel that unnatural pressure. Needed.
I try to get a little.
As you get closer, it becomes a little difficult for you to breathe with the amount of pressure. It's almost like being underwater.
How far am I from it?
Well, you were 150 feet last time. Let's say you're about 100 feet this time. Your kids start to be really hard.
I get a little ways where it's not super hard.
Any closer, and you're gonna start choking.
No, I'm saying a little farther, but
Farther.
just a bit where it's not as heavy, so I can still look at the symbols to read them.
They're mostly the same as before.
I smell wood smoke.
I try squinting. I try looking even closer.
Give me a perception.
It's
With-
not terrible.
I think so.
Fine. It smells like incense.
Oh,
Like
It's wood smoke. It's not incense. I know what incense is.
That's what's wrong.
Maybe ask my mom. Is perception
yes. What do your bat eyes see?
17.
As you squint and focus, you start to realize that there are characters inside the patterns, and they repeat. If they are saying one word over and over again, you're not sure what it is.
I'm going to try to. I'm going to be there for. So it took me 15 minutes to get there. I'm going to say 29.
5?
600 feet per minute.
Okay, my fault.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. I was right. So I get over there. I'm going to use 50 minutes of time trying to remember and recognize.
She has.
Then she has a toy. The ultimate way to keep her down
in the middle of something, Cole.
So it's saying
Let me
take
go.
50
You gotta
minutes.
go. I'll take care of her.
Ladies and gentlemen, Grolnock has taken the puppy.
Well, she
Have a toy. Okay.
The weirdest thing happened. The bat found a dog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be using 50 minutes to try to remember and memorize what I am seeing.
I feel like 50 minutes is a really long time for a wizard, but you're smart.
Warlock.
We're like, not so smart.
I am making
An intelligence check at advantage.
Did you take the time to do it?
Yes.
intelligence.
Go up.
Isn't there still the old rule that if you're doing a skill, you can take like
Well, it's
10
at
minutes
advantage.
and just follow 20?
Hey, that's a nat 20!
There we go.
There we go.
There's the
You
stuff
have
that
memorized
needed.
the symbol that you're seeing.
All of it.
Yeah.
And how it's repeating itself.
Yes.
I will use the remaining time to.
Do you have
What?
do you have comprehend language?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he's gonna cast it in order to try and read out.
And he's gonna write this down. I'm gonna cast it and it'll go like.
Okay.
So
Oh, good.
as I get back, I'm just like, the bat kind of flies in, flies out, and kind of just falls on the floor.
And then you turn it.
And then I turn back because I literally used all the entire hour.
Yep. What do you got? Did you,
Please give me a paper, few papers and pencil.
I hand you paper and ink, well, and everything.
Well, let me get at the desk.
Let's go in the tower. I literally carry this with me. Yeah.
I will
With
be drawing all of it on multiple pages and saying that it was repeating itself. And I did all of it. I
Okay.
drew everything.
Did the thing.
Yes. Okay. And then while he's doing that, I'm going to redo comprehend languages. Okay. So then I will be able to. What do I read?
Well, with the hat too.
With it.
It is a singular word. Wrath.
Wrath. Isn't that one of the 7 deadly sins?
No.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's one of the 7 deadly sins. Well, whatever is in that obelisk, or where that obelisk is from, is where wrath is located. Interesting. What do you think, Pat?
It's like, I guess that's why I want nothing to do with it.
Does.
We just like lead the Red Death into Wrath, and then they can just figure it out like the friends.
Somehow lead them into the whirlpool.
Well, they'd have to get past first.
Well, if we have to be touching the sand to activate the nightmares, and it itself doesn't have nightmares. But if we were able to somehow get it into that churning whirlpool of black sand where the obelisk is, I wonder how he would do.
I'm giving you the information.
Yes.
No, just go ahead and read character check. That's where it's at.
Well, enough. When you were close to the tower, how did you
We found wraths.
So
Wrath.
about 100 feet,
It's this
it
obelisk.
started like I was underwater. It was getting hard to breathe.
Okay.
Was
I've
it-
already answered.
was it pressure that was like compressing you, or was it pressure that was like pulling you towards
Read
it?
Rackamagnum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elements.
Good question.
What?
Was it pressure that felt like it was squeezing me or pulling me towards it?
Almost like it was drowning.
Ground
Pulling down, drowning, or just overwhelming?
filling. It was the pressure, like squeezing, kind of.
So it's not a whirlpool in that sense that everything is getting sucked down that way. Got it.
Interesting. So it's grinding up.
And turning it into like
Just-
a
You would expect wrath.
So we're right next to Wrath, and we're bringing Rage.
Rage is not a sin.
No, but it's stressful.
It's stressful. It's very true.
Capture just twitches a little bit.
That's not there. We
It
back.
hurts
I
for
know.
you.
I know. Look at this.
We know where the read stuff is. Still have one more item. Yeah. It's very true.
I wish you would take him.
I'd love to get inside.
I wish we
But
had
the
given you
closer
a
we
wrap.
I understand, but the closer it gets, the more pressure.
Oh, we just fall in,
Don't
just
have to
die.
Probably just improve it, but I still want to know. Just a rat.
I like the
It is
idea.
brown.
I like the idea of the
It gets turned into the mummy.
Oh,
Yes. Do that.
Not me. I got decent. I would assume you. Nopos would have the best.
Nopos
Check.
like that.
Yeah. Or Nixip. Nixip and a Nopos could probably tightrope walk there. You want a tightrope rock?
How much?
Ah, yeah, that's a Nixip we love.
But then we have options.
I don't think we can even tie.
Yeah, I
Roll
would
up.
dragons up.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
You get close enough to the tower.
That's a
Make it
13.
look
Nobody close enough to stop me.
Well, nobody's right next to me as we were talking about this.
I know, but nobody's paying attention to Gruel.
No, we're talking about this.
So, give me just a moment.
pulling cards.
Ah. Death cards flames of it.
No! Stop trying to kill me.
We don't want to kill you, we just want to remove anything that can grab things.
Hey, bud,
Yeah.
roll me a 1d100.
Oh, oh, 27.
That's not my
I
kind
think
of roll.
27 is like.
Roll again.
So close.
40.
Hold one.
Uh-oh.
Grumot pulls a card. You are
I
suddenly.
can sense the magic, don't I?
Yes, you do sense.
You son of a bitch!
You gain the ability to cast Speak with Plants without losing a spell slot. You must finish a long rest before you can cast it this way again. If you have spell slots 3rd level or higher, you can cast the spell slot this spell using them. Use your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma as a spellcasting ability of your choice. You have gained the ability of stupid.
We can talk to plants. Congratulations.
I just kind of like, what the French toast? I can speak with plants
I
now?
think we're in the chocolate.
More water here.
I know, right? Make me more.
How do I have
Present
that
for
say?
color.
Go talk to the carpet plants.
Oh, they're probably terrified of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, how do I add that spell?
I will add it to your spell room.
Oh my god.
Cheers and John.
Like, you said the magic happened, and you don't see anything happen.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
heads up. Yeah, and it's walking you down the hall.
yeah. What the French toast? What the? Speak with plants now? I have a spell that allows me to speak with a plant.
Can you ask them when they come with my home? Push to return.
That's not the worst thing that you can gain.
No. Now all you'll hear is screaming from the plant because it's had its leaves fall.
I'm just waiting for the demon to come back and take you away from us.
Grass.
Talk to Greg. What the French toast?
Nah, man, we don't know anything ever since that dog came here. Shit, we lost Frankie. Never been the same blade of grass since.
Over there?
Okay, we don't refer to Frankie's great-great-great-great-grandfather by his number, alright? Show some respect on great-great-grandfather Francolini, alright? Like, he has to stand there and be unable to do anything for his grandson as he turned the backs. Now, son.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just.
George! George! No! It was a simple blade! It was a simple blade!
Yeah, they're screaming.
Stop with these. I'm not gonna ever want to cast this before this.
Put it in. You have speaking points. I can't.
Oh my
You're
god.
a warlock.
Yeah, you'll have to have this speak.
That sounds like more work than I'm willing to do right now.
Yes.
Did your hat know anything about Wrath's Tower, or did your hat say that's why?
It makes it my hat is makes sense why it's one going to give it.
Okay.
How do I? Trying to figure out how.
Kind of like how Vellum doesn't want to go near it.
Ellen doesn't want to get crushed.
Yeah, well. Make one.
I can't type on
Kind
this.
of fall into it.
Just airdrop a gnome.
They're dropping
No. She would fall onto the sand and then get pulled.
Can I just fall directly?
Then you die before you even get into it.
Unless they have feather fall.
She was trying to swim away but can't move.
What if we just put? Well,
How close did you get before you had to?
So about 100 feet away, I started having a really hard time breathing.
Interesting.
Its pressure is no joke.
Death is just trying to follow Patrick.
Hey,
Why don't we just put Catria on one of your discs above the tower, above the dome, like wait for it to walk towards it?
It could be a very.
We won't have to do it.
Holy shit! Alright.
I already have said this like 2 times now.
Put the bait where we want it to go.
I literally said
Keep in mind it's only good for an hour.
Well, I mean, he seems to be walking pretty
And it
fast.
follows me.
Oh, well then
What?
you can both sit on the disc.
Yeah.
2 pieces of
Yeah.
paper better than one.
And you can sit up there and you can, well, I mean, magic doesn't really work. I was gonna say you can shoot fireballs at it from up there, but
Well, it said that.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
they
all
said
it
that
is.
he has fire javelins that are made of rage.
He would just throw the fire javelins.
I mean,
this
it's
character is not
not
here
too-
to complain about being used as bait. Much less being put in a position of being the damsel in distress. She's not
Man, I have
not
the
the
knot
just
stone,
keeping
I
you
have
out
the
of harm's
flint
way.
cantrip, and now I have things with plants.
Welcome to
Cannot
the
feed off your rage if you're
Oh.
What's more, we'll look through that. Patrick is not here.
Wasn't it 67 and above for reroll?
Yeah.
So I got 68 the first time, so it was right above the reroll. I got 3 different spells now. I have friends, the knock.
Don't make it sound like a good thing. Don't silver line this deck of cards thing.
Yeah, and then you've been taken by a demon.
It's all fun games until you get in prison.
Until you pull death itself.
Death is
See,
a release.
with that,
Guidance.
with that release death.
Pulls a card
But
to
that's
bring
all
death
they're
over
from.
to me.
Wow.
That would be a.
That would be
Pulls death.
amazing.
Oh god, oh no. Receive IOU.
I'll
to be fair, it doesn't summon them, it summons a servant.
You still
Well,
get an
the thing is,
item.
so how would I know?
Exactly.
Listen, I can't really get away from now.
Nobody has found out yet.
Currently out of the picture. The servants have to be out of the picture because nothing's dying.
So you get an IOU.
I owe you a
Nothing's
man.
dying because nothing is getting reaped.
By contract of obligations, I cannot take your soul right now as is. What I'm going to do is leave you with this. This is a part, and you can see, made from the skins of different demons. It says, I owe you in our ancient language. Do not lose this. You lose this, there'll be severe consequences for the next person who picks it up. Do not double check ID, okay? You don't
I'm gonna do it on purpose now. It's not the next person.
Just so that we make sure that you don't lose this on accident. Stable. Onto your arm. There we go. Nice.
The problem is, if somebody helps him with it, more specters get summoned.
Yeah.
What is your plan?
Well, they just saw me pull a card.
We are off the
We were trying to get back on the rails.
We're trying.
The tower wasn't really helpful, so I guess. So are we gonna wait for a soulstone to arrive, or are we gonna go in a different trip somewhere else?
I don't know if he's in
We have to wait till tomorrow before you can do the sending.
No, I have one more sending.
Well, it's been an entire day.
I know. Well, no.
That's since the
I did a short rest, and I have a third level 3
I
slot
know,
left.
but in the
You
morning,
made an intelligence saving
It's
throw.
not morning.
You know us?
we're still in
You
the
got it.
so it was at night because I had to go fly. It
Yeah,
took
we
an
haven't
hour.
fought
and-
yet.
24.
So, Leonidas' voice comes barreling through your mind, and you manage to not scream in sheer terror at the suddenness of it.
Yeah.
Boy! So, I managed to convince him you're gonna have to bring back that trophy yourself. Also, you're gonna have to pay for the messenger.
For the
Are
what?
you ready for that?
Messenger. All right.
Pay for
How much? We gotta pay for the messenger, but they're bringing it in the stone. There's 7 days. The day it shows up.
Do we know if the stone's big enough?
It will.
It'll at least be able to hold it.
All right. This is the plan. I say. I think I need a I'm gonna go join them for ale.
A piece of rope and just stares
I
at
know.
me confusedly.
I don't want to sacrifice you. Please don't. Stop it.
I'm telling you, I'm missing something and I'm mad about it.
Okay. I'm gonna go have a drink.
Well,
What's
I
better
hope
than
I don't get scared by drawing another card while I sleep.
On my way to the crater, I asked Piggy
No.
to keep an eye on Wilma and tell him that if he tries to pull a card, to just push him up against
Let's
the
go,
wall.
guys.
Pin him against the wall, actually.
I need one after this.
Discussing the distraction.
Great, thank
You
you.
have
The soul stone time.
Wow, how
You know, being here
Seems to be following you around. For a reason you don't understand.
How do you do?
Hoping that Soulstone will actually.
Before you go to bed, we need some.
At this point, it's our.
What?
We have to pay for the messenger.
Well, I was
so-
talking
so
to other people too.
we intend-
You like I need witnesses.
Why don't you talk to the cat then? She's-
Oh yeah.
Oh, got
We have the
I
cat.
didn't really enjoy what you tried to do
I
the
have
other
next
night.
song.
We can make a deal.
Yeah, we need to do it with other people.
You're cooking. Don't worry.
No, Triolis and Anubis has to be here.
We're drinking.
No, that's more.
I'm good.
Anywhere between 12 to 24.
I can
people,
help
you
you
think.
learn how to cast.
12.4.
As you
So
cast,
we
you
already
would
agreed
cast the
maybe
same way.
a group of 5 each mark. Is that true? Question is,
You
how
both get your
important
power
is
from
it
the
being
otherworldly figure. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that, but for the group to
What
be
do
in a
you
marker and
need?
right to that. Do they want me
We'll discuss that later.
That is not cool. That is not cool. I can't accept the deal.
We
when you
have
say-
two groups of
Like
5
that.
harassing him close up.
Just a little bit. of
One group of 5 with each of our markers.
How much is a little bit?
They have to be within a certain range in order to get spells and abilities.
No less.
Right? So you probably will shoot those
I
markers.
need to go over this with the other people.
The
You
question
definitely,
is, where does the
you,
soul
you
come
did not do a great first impression.
Probably
I'm
worth
just saying.
Probably
My deal
between
is
it
I keep you
and
safe.
whoever
I help
is
you out.
the target, which is going to be
Give me the blast. That's it.
we need a market in order for it
Let
to
me
get transferred to the soul.
I'll be right back.
Where does the soul stone Mars.
I come up to you guys.
we're at the bar.
Yes. Hey, the cleric wants to do a deal with me. I give them some of my blood for them to help me learn to properly cast my spells.
an Opus Holiday?
I'm not a novice. You look right at me.
Strong.
They are.
Oh,
Even doesn't make me
No, I'm short. Seriously.
Rona, how old are you?
I'm trying to see that.
He's proud how old he is.
How long were you in the arena to predict
I honestly don't know. I've been in a cave for my entire life. I honestly don't exactly know.
I need to throw it.
We didn't have a calendar in the Colosseum. We didn't, right?
That's true.
I honestly really don't know.
Okay, let me rephrase this. Can you fight on the battle?
Find the battlefield.
Can you fight?
Yes.
Can you wield a sword?
Yes.
Do you know how to defend yourself with a shield?
Yes.
So you can take care of yourself, right?
Yeah.
Decide for yourself!
They kind of scared me last time. I need someone's opinion because I'm not the only one.
Almost quit.
My name is not Anopos, but I understand the confusion. Rings is strong.
I will stab somebody. I have no trouble doing this.
Sure, you can use my second one.
You're lucky there's not a favorite hunter, otherwise all of you would be named No Person.
Do you know how fun your name is?
In your travels, that happened once.
On the plus side, contract transferred over to the
Wait, what?
Transfer the contract over to the other one.
Probably
Good one.
Keyless. What do you think I should do? I'm not confident in this situation.
They grow a pair and actually have the confidence.
Wait, what's your situation?
They want my blood.
Give me a block. What do you mean?
Nick Pose!
Did you just call her Nick's Pose?
Yes.
Yes, he did. Give me a second. So the next person to do that was going to get stabbed.
Natural 20!
Oh no! What the?
What damage?
You take 11 points of piercing damage and you get a very sharp dagger in the thigh.
Just help us, Sona.
This isn't my sword.
I said the next person to do that was getting stabbed.
Ah, Who's stabbed?
I
The
think
next
you
cartel's
should-
gonna get a bullet in the foot.
There's no way he's here.
You sober up almost immediately.
There is no way he's here. All right. We already confirmed 7 days out.
You
Not-
suddenly realize.
I keep my promises.
I'm gonna need a third drink.
He wants to get drunk.
Are you here with them?
No.
Because no, we've had
I'm
trouble.
intrigued to see how they're going to teach you how to cast.
Yeah, me too.
But their magic tends to be maybe closer to the way they cast. Remember, I took years to study to get to this point.
And if you
It's just what I do.
and if it helps, it sounds like you can dictate how the blood's removed from you. You can decide whether you want to pour it into a bowl or have it drink from the source. It'll just be up to how you want to hurt yourself.
I know I always get like I get bloodied and bruised when we fight, but I don't know why. It just makes me seem.
You wanna be
It
one of
makes me
the
feel sweet
bodyguards?
when I just need to purposely drop blood.
I want to see what you're
Yeah,
at.
really, that's fine. At mid,
There's
be
a
harming
contract.
yourself to help another person.
What?
Definitely
As long as the contract is made.
It's not as easy as you think. No, it's not. I'm gonna take away your plan.
Here's what I'm going to tell you.
From the corner,
Grillock,
from the corner, you're cooking. You all.
Grillock,
Yes.
part of our problem is that Anastasia needs
You gotta get it for her.
I know.
Oh, hang on. Let's roll.
Wouldn't it be perception for?
What's your passive perception?
16.
Means
It needs it. I need you both to roll a regular d20, no modifiers, and just see what happens.
Anyway,
I understand, but it's still. I mean,
Oh. Let's see if we get lower than a 5.
wouldn't they both be at disadvantage because they're drunk?
no. Are you kidding? Oh no.
You barely notice as Anopos basically marches up to you while you're not paying attention and snatches the dagger from your hand.
It's mine.
Maybe don't leave it in my thigh next time. But you did open up a good possibility. As I let go of the knife, look back over at Brulon. Brulon, see what happened here. If you're this worried about hurting yourself, always ask a friend to help.
Can I please punch you? Can I please punch you?
I'll punch you back. Are you gonna do a spar with me? You gonna fight?
Hey,
Actually, that's a great opportunity.
we are in a
Almost
bar.
instantaneously, the entire tavern hearing this goes,
Fight.
Drink first, then throw punches.
Wait.
One for Nixon, please. And one for Grolnock, too.
A
Yeah,
drink?
Yeah.
Hey, Cookie, you got any more of that plant, apparently?
might?
Sprinkle some in her plant, her drink, she might like it.
Ooh, that's a good idea. He got disappears out the door.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Or let's have a catnip.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I completely forgot that. I legit forgot that.
Yeah, Nixon is pregnant.
Oh, shit. Oh, hold the drink. Hold on.
No.
Cookie's already
Hold the drink.
She's pregnant.
I'll go ahead. And
Oh, right.
girl,
Or goddess.
the goddess of life.
Backtracks.
That's right. We'll give you something that else. Evidently, that plant works very well for you.
Hopefully it's alright with it.
I mean, if any babies are resilient, it'll be
Maybe
the
it
goddess
is.
of life's babies.
The verdict would be
I mean, so long as
Oh,
it's
you
there.
guys.
Nice has officially completely fallen now. Yep. That's the thing.
Did you get my message?
Not yet. One moment. I'll pull it up.
What bee is this house supposed to be fighting?
Well, they were getting a plant to spike your drink with.
That door open.
Be illegal.
Anastasia! See, relax. We're all having some. We're enjoying some ale. Blood. Someone pouring out my thigh. Haven't healed yet.
That's nasty. Good beer.
So,
Well, to be fair, your blood is not the normal color.
There's a bitter too.
What's more?
It seems to be a darker red than a typical blood.
Napkin.
Wow.
Leave a napkin there.
You don't have a cloth.
so are we about to bite?
Yeah.
Well, we have to do the drink first.
About 3 minutes later, Cookie comes in. I got something that'll be right nice for you.
Oh, Cook, is it a virgin? She's pregnant.
What's that mean?
We've got a kid on the way.
Oh,
Letter.
I'm waiting for the problem here.
She's got a litter coming.
That also doesn't make any damn sense.
It's inside her.
What does that even mean?
Think of it as one of the body parts that got donated to you.
Okay, I'm still waiting for the problem.
Yeah, I'll think
She
that.
can't have alcohol.
Well, God damn it! Well, I can't pluck any more leaves without it actually damaging the damn plant. Frederick is kind of sensitive that way. Plant!
Well, are we not? Are we? You can't drink the drink, so
Punch him anyway. Ah!
we have to do initiative.
Oh, I rerolled.
This is
Surprise round at this point. She surprise punched you before you got before she drank.
Yeah, that's true.
That did not hit. No.
Come to you.
Round two, I'm gonna step.
Initiative done.
Oh, hold on. Second.
Before round two starts, I'm gonna step right in front of him.
Go ahead and make a round of strike.
Full attack action. It hits.
Nat 28.
That's a regular D20 unit.
That's a nat 20 without the modifiers added on. That is the unarmed strike. You can read it right there. It is a nat 20.
Right, roll.
Okay. Roll for damage.
Right quick.
You double the dice.
And an additional base.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Strike me strong.
So 8.
So that's 9 damage.
Hold on. Well, it's 4 right now.
Well, 4
Hold
plus
on.
5 plus
Oh.
another d8.
Two.
So that is 11 points of damage.
So after you go to strike Gulak again, Anastasia steps in front and takes the blow.
Now, this isn't second round. This is all one.
I know.
She said before second round.
Right, no, I know. Basically, you struck once, Gulak managed to dodge, and then before your second punch came in, she's literally stepped and body.
do that.
Sit.
Sit?
Sit.
Sit?
Drink.
Pregnant.
Water.
Hold on.
I don't know.
I mean, I thought milk, if that's preferable.
Can I punch again?
You're s-
I think the water might punch, of course.
Yeah.
Milk might
Mountain
be-
milk.
Cat needs some milk.
We have one divine caster, and they have not
18?
cast purified drinking water.
18.
No.
Your fist goes again and hits the armor, and it's just like, ow.
So, I'm gonna boop her in the face.
And she does have a second attack as part of her attack action.
I did that.
She already did.
Oh, 3 attacks.
Boop.
Yeah.
Boop nose.
You get flicked by a metal gauntlet right in the middle of your nose.
Milk.
You're seeing all this, and Sage is literally stepping in front of it and defending you.
This was a fight between us.
Sit.
What he said.
Ha! She turned around and told you to sit.
Why should I listen?
Milk.
I'm not the cat.
So, Ronak saws what you have offered.
Yeah.
How are you going to teach him to be a better consumer?
The way that I channel through my deity would be the same way that he can channel for his. So I don't have to learn
That's what I
stuff.
thought you were thinking.
Every warlock and cleric I've talked to casts different.
Yeah.
You pray for your power to come into you. His is just given.
Right.
But authoritative, if anything.
I almost think Simlo would probably have a better thought on how it casts. But I do agree with the idea of creating. Do you think you can control yourself? If
This is my way of controlling everything.
that's why we would like to continue to make this work.
I told him that I would guarantee his safety, I would help him learn, and he will get me.
Lord, forgive me above board. I'm reading too much back in Masquerade.
Uh-huh.
So it's even
I'm not opposed to it because we do need to have control.
Well, that and his blood's the best I've ever tasted. So
Really? Why do you think
by
that
all
is?
means, I'm not going to give up on it.
Why do you think that is?
Different reality.
Why have you tasted all of our blood?
Just Catrius, bitter.
It's gonna how it's gonna remain.
But
As the rag is now coated and drenched.
I think you should rethink the deal.
Bring it back to my wound.
And then, as you said, technic's fine, but I don't think you will be able to teach him the same way that you did.
yeah, it may not be the same way, but we could work on how to channel, how to meditate, how to pray, and then from there, his way of learning is going to be a little bit different than mine.
Obviously, arcane moves.
But certain things that could be shown to him on to be more confident in the spell casting and how to get there.
Ultimately, it's up to you. Your choice. I will
Well,
say
I know-
this: you are helping the group out if you choose to.
And I'll be your best friend.
I'll be your best friend.
How often do you need? How often would be ideal?
With what I already have, I could sustain. It's just this is. You can imagine having the world's best dessert.
I don't like being called a dessert.
Cupcake.
What's you gonna?
Yeah. It's not up to me. Ultimately.
I know, but I'm just like,
Just
I know
remember,
it's technically better, but I'm just like,
But I'm telling you my opinion.
I said
It will
what I-
also help control Anastasia urges. That said, let us know.
you're not right next to
if
me.
you need.
we've worked on sustaining. That was a
I was gonna say, if you need sustainment, I know I'm willing to offer
we
that situation alone.
Katria had worked with me on getting what I need, but after tasting that, I know what. But remember that I stay up dinner
Opinion matters a lot.
without even being asked.
DM, out of character, I would not like to do any explanation of how he died.
Oh yeah,
Getting
so
blood
that absolutely
from it.
makes
I personally feel extremely squeamish if you explain.
The player does not want you to describe how he ended this.
Okay.
I think that's completely up to you and his.
So all you gotta say is you know how to help.
I'll accept the deal.
Of course. So for us out of character, all you gotta say is you know how to roll it.
Personally, we just can overbeat.
Easy enough?
Yeah,
I-
even just us talking about it was making me feel squeamish.
Yeah, and the arena
Alright, so we got a
more
deal?
beneficial for you, especially with Nyx currently not being responsible. They think it might
Before
be-
we all fall
they
asleep,
think it's
I can
advantage
say
to
that.
fix
But not right now.
the
Me and this cat has a fight we need to do.
And on that note, we are going to wrap things up for the past. Ultimately, this will actually happen, but that is when Autumn comes bursting into the tavern where everybody is.
Autumn, wait, who are you?
Simlo, apologize.
Nope,
That's my
it's two.
fault. I've been drinking. Simlo comes bursting into the tavern with some information.
I'm just gonna go to bed.
Oh, my apologies then. Never mind.
If they were paying attention to the chat, they would know that I was doing
I
something.
haven't been doing
We see that.
Discord chat. I would have noticed if you had said something. Actually.
Okay, but to be fair, they're out in the crater.
Yes,
We're in
none
the
of you
bar.
are aware of what Simlo's doing.
As much as we would have worked for her, not
You don't know.
canonically speaking, we
You
are
don't know
not
nothing.
close enough to her to give.
So, with that being said, we're going to wrap things up here. Thanks everybody for joining. I know this was the shortest session, but we have people who actually have to go to work at night because they got screwed over by their boss. Moving on, you all reconjoin as soon as humanly possible. I will be discussing, before anybody leaves, I'll be discussing the availability directly after this. Thank you everybody for watching, and we will catch you all next time.
Bye, y'all.